Chris, this is Willa Plays. We're doing the Pentagon Challenge. We're in Japan. We're with G-Osaka, and today is the day of the draw. So finally we get to see who we play, having won the J League about 3 years ago, it feels like. But it was last season and a half. Something like that. Oh, it's too long ago. So, without further ado, it's the draw. The draw we've all been waiting for. Bangkok versus Al Hilal. That's Ali, sorry. Beijing versus El Dalali. Fukuoka versus El Giraffe. Osaka versus Al Hilal. Yeah! Oh no, that's the league phase East and West, isn't it? Why did they have to draw that? I'm just asking the question now. Why did they have to draw that? So there's the draw. We were always going to be in the East. The Middle East clubs of Iran, Syria, United Arab Emirates, Qatar and Saudi are in the other group. So we're in with Korean, Malaysian, Australian, Thai. There's 2 Thai teams, look. 1 Chinese team. And it should be 4 Japanese. So Yokohama, F. Marinos, Fukuoka and Kawasaki along with us. Jebanuk have won it before. They're one of the Korean teams along with Ulsan and Pohang. The Malaysian team is Yangon. No, that's Myanmar, isn't it? Yangon. I was going to say, I've been there. Western Sydney Wanderers is the Australians, and the Thais have Port and Bangkok. Port FC, the Port Authority of Thailand. Okay, they're in Bangkok as well. Fabulous. I wonder how that affects the schedule. Do we play them all? If we do, that is an awful lot of games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Schedule, let's have a look. So it starts on the 14th of September versus Bangkok. Then we have the other Thai team of Port, so we're away to those 2. We then have Beijing at home, Fukuoka at home, Western Sydney away, so we go to Australia, Jeonbuk, the Koreans at home, and that takes us through to December. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that all we play? Do we just play 6? I don't know. Doesn't really give us much clue, does it? Does it tell us here in the profile? Not especially. It's all going to be new to us, but there we have it. We're in the group. We just have to win the group. Well, we just need to finish the top 8 of that group. So that tells us a lot of teams get through, which seems fairly pointless if you're only going to get rid of 8 teams. I hope the top 2 or something go through further. Who knows? I guess if we were to go stages and let's just do that. Last season. So they play 8 games. There we go. There we go. If only I'd thought of doing that previously. So 8 games. The eventual winners finished 4th. And then it becomes the round of 16. They played Ulsan there. The quarter-final. Do they start mixing it up then? Yes, they do. So at quarter-final stage, did it get mixed up there? Korea. Iran versus... Yeah, it's 2 distinct halves, isn't it? At the round of 16. So it's only at the quarter-final that it splits, and you could be drawn against anyone. And they got Etifak In the semi-final, they played Kobe, and then in the final, Jeonbuk, who beat Yobara. Look at that, 3 Japanese teams and a Korean in the semi-finals. Right, fabulous. We all know that. We will now be back for some Champions League. We have 6 games to choose from, so we've seen Bangkok before, so we won't bother showing that one. Perhaps we'll do the Port Authority of Thailand and onto Beijing. So we'll see you for that. We're back. We've got the Port game. We are away, yes, in Bangkok for Port Authority, isn't it, of Thailand Stadium. Oh no, Port Authority. The Port Lion? No, they're just Port FC. What a stupid name. They're Port FC. Beg your pardon. They do play at the Port Authority of Thailand Stadium. We will follow that up with the next one. Can't even speak, Beijing. We have played one Champions League game. We beat Bangkok 2-1. It doesn't really show you exactly what went on. We had about 25 shots. Their goalkeeper just had a miracle game, kept it to 2-1. Otherwise, we just keep winning. Apart from Kyoto, it's just a bit boring. And some of these games I'm not even playing, I'm just doing instant results, just to let you know I'm not playing every game. But I'm not going on holiday, so that's the important bit. It's just a way of speeding it up, because there's so many games in between the games I show. So we have like 2 cup games, but more importantly, we have a look at the squad. Oh, we got internationals. Okay, so you don't worry about that, do you? Oh, Furua, our starting left back. Our skipper, Takata, midfielder. Mihalilescu, his potential replacement. Yeah. Radisavage, yeah, our winger. Masada, another midfielder. Yoshida, our striker. And Bridoroda, our star player. All on international duty, so 7 players out. And the eagle eye of you will have noticed that we're missing a player. And unfortunately, Souza left on the 7th of September. Al Tawoon came in for a bid. I turned it down. He says, "Why did you turn it down? I want to leave." And it's like, oh, marvellous. So we agreed a fee for 8.75. I'm thinking, yeah, it ain't never going to happen. Click next. 3 more bids in for him, including this one. So we've basically sold him for 8.75 million with a 50% sell-on fee. So as soon as he's sold, we get 50% of that deal. So yeah, not great. So having set up the team all ready for the Champions League, we then lose our best central defender. So instantly went out and looked for a replacement, and I think we found him. Colombian wonder kid, 19-year-old. We bought him for 1.9 million, I think it is. Yeah, 1.9 million. So I think, can we compare him with Souza? I think we can say he's better, other than in the air. And he's younger, so that should improve as well. But everything else is far superior. So I think we have got lucky. Particularly at this time, it means at the end of the current Japanese season, he joins us, so should be registered for the second phase of the Champions League, the important bit. And just to add a little bit of firepower, because we don't want to be missing out on players, a Colombian superstar. He's, yeah, pretty good. Not tall, great technique, great finishing, good flair, decent pace, fantastic acceleration. 11 caps, 3 goals, joining us on a free transfer. So worked a little bit of transfer magic. Yes, it's another couple of foreigners, but Mosquera replaces Souza, so it's a straight swap. And we just add Salazar in. We're not too worried. It's going to be at the end of the season, so it's not going to affect this season. It's just the follow-on season where I don't really care. if we win the Champions League, I'm out of there as soon as possible. So yeah, all good, I reckon, in my book. So that's us up to date. I would have ideally liked Sousa. I'd ideally not like to play this game during an international break, but fingers crossed. Port FC also will be suffering from a number of players out. Let's have a peek. Yes, they got their star right midfielder on international duty, so and their other main star is out for 3 months, so I suspect we've got a chance. Right, I'll get the team picked and we'll meet up before kickoff. Right, so I clicked the wrong button. There's our team: Dowdy in goal, Hayashi, Yamamoto, Kwayamoto, and the youngster at left back. Look, we've paused, he says. No, we haven't. We have now. So let's bring the team here. Kijiji, our recent-ish signing, young left back. He hasn't played a great deal for us. 3 league games. He has been injured, so he's come in because Barua is out on international duty, and we put Kanazawa on the bench. Hatado, our star defender, is playing as an anchorman in midfield because all of our midfielders are out on international duty. It's so bad that Baldi is playing right wing today. Umeda is on the left. I think, yeah, we've still got Montano. No idea what my assistant manager said. Why didn't you play Montano on the... Oh, who knows. And then Nakayama is our striker. So we have good news that Nakayama is now a 3-star player. Umeda is also a 3-star player. So they're both getting better. Lee Yong hopefully won't be too far away from doing the same. Perhaps we'll see the same for Kwayamoto. Hayashi, I've almost given up. He's played so many games now and still hasn't got that extra half star. So we'll see. He's certainly been very decent for us. And now I've waffled, let's get back into the game. Let's press cancel and then... Oh dear, flustered, that's what it is. Kwayamoto, over to Yamamoto. Yamamoto to Hayashi. Hayashi, what can he do? I've just highlighted him. He's found Balde. Balde, not a winger. He cuts inside, finds Lee Young. And over to our youngster. Oh, it's a lovely bit of play. Nakayama gets into a great position but just shoots over. When I was originally planning the team for this one, the other young striker almost played as a right winger, and then my assistant manager said, play Balde. I think Balde would have been better as a central midfield, but hey, not a great ball from Umeda. Nakayama, he steals it, he's in, he shoots and scores his 15th goal of the season. And it's big money when you win a game. I think it was like 64,000. Real big money in this Champions League. So it's well worth getting these points. But more importantly, win today, 6 from 6. We've done Thailand, and then it'll be against the Chinese. Lee Yong finds Balde into Bausch. Bausch to Nakayama, who finds Kijiji. The youngster crosses into the box but doesn't find anyone, but Lee Yong wins it back, and Kajigi, whatever it's Kagiji. I'll never get it that quick, but hey-oh. I am excited for those 2 players coming in. Were they both Colombian? One a wonder kid. It's quite pleasing to have sold Sousa just getting that wonder kid in. Sell Sousa for 8.75 million and get a wonder kid in for less than 2 to replace him, who's actually better. Bolde now, what can he do? He's a man of many goals. This is 26th of the season. Not bad for a midfielder, is it? Just goes to show how good this squad really is. I'm concerned. I'm bringing in reinforcements, and what happens? Kajiki. Oh, I don't know. They're ahead on the scoreboard. We need a new left back, so have I got Sana? He must be on the bench somewhere, and he is. So he comes on. Do we want to rest, rotate? Not especially. We could move Bolde into midfield. Nakashio, it was the young striker I was talking about. We'll see him at some point in the second half, hopefully. Get a third goal and he can come on. Bolde's tiring. We just as well put Montano in there. He is, after all, a right winger. Gucci can come on for Raimoto. Let's get him in up top, and Sawari can come on as a left winger. That's our last change. It's been very routine. They've played sort of the back seven. Interesting ball from Hurtado there. The ball's in the box and he plays it back to a midfielder. Nakayama's last touch is to tuck the ball into the back of it, make us 3-0 up, and he's going to get replaced. All very nice. So that should be another 64,000 in the kitty. 3 more points. On to the next one. I'm guessing Bangkok United are a better side. Why Bangkok United were in the Champions Elite 2 last year, I don't know. Sano, crosses, ball bounces around, comes back to Sano. Sano, what's he going to do? Head up, finds Hurtado. Lee Yong now out to Hayashi. He cuts inside. Is he going to shoot? He is. It's gone well over. We're not being as dominant, but we've hit the back of the net. Their goalkeeper's got 5.8 rather than the 7.8, which is the difference between this lot and Bangkok United. So a nice win. Thank you very much. We have a look at the league table now. 2 games, 6 points. We are almost through. There we have it. Jeonbuk beat Bangkok 3-2, so I don't think they're too much to worry. Oh, sorry, it's 48,000, so wasn't even 64. Right, we'll see you back for Beijing. Right, well, we're back sooner than I expected. Looking at the schedule, we are in the Japanese League Cup final, having played the semi-final second leg 3 days ago on Wednesday. So we've got Kawasaki F in the final, and then on Monday we have Hiroshima in the league, followed by Wednesday where we play Beijing in the Champions League. So rather than just jump into the Beijing game, I thought I'll show you the cup instead. So fingers crossed we can get something out of this and go from there. Here we go then, cup final. It's Daudi in goal, Hayashi, Kwamoto, Hurtado and Kanazawa as our back four. So Kanazawa is probably the only one that wouldn't make our best defence currently. Mahala Lescu is our defensive midfielder with Lee Yong and Barach as the 2 central midfielders. Maida on the left, Radicevic on the right, and Nakayama up front. So Yoshida is absolutely cream crackered, jaded, in need of a rest, so we're not starting him. Hopefully we don't need him today. If my young striker wasn't cup tied, he wouldn't even be in the squad. I would have sent him away on holiday, but we need him for Wednesday, so he's not playing today or on Monday's league game, where we're just going to play the reserves and probably get beat. It will literally be reserves, kids. Kawasaki Frontale, the team that are likely to finish second in the league, I think. I haven't checked the league table. We were so far ahead, I've given up on that. Basically, if you've got big money to spend in Japan, you can just build an all-conquering team. And if you'd been sensible and taken the Yokohama Marinos job when it was offered to you, you could have won the Champions League and be looking somewhere else. But Nakayama scores his 17th, I think he said his 17th goal of the season. And we take a 1-0 lead. Adachi. Oh, cannons off the crossbar. Had Dowdy beat, but thankfully it stays out. They've had 5 shots, none on target, so they are doing quite well. They're probably controlling the possession a little bit better than us as well. We're doing well, we'll just say that. I'm actually going to drop down the balance. Lee Young and Maeda probably should come off. We've got Sawara. Sawari's going to play in the next game anyway. Lee Young, we've got Goto on the bench, which we could do, but not yet. We'll leave it like that for the time being. This game's more important than the league game. And there's their equaliser, which is very disappointing. Oh, it's going to give it an own goal, and his rating's just going to tank now, isn't it? He was 6.6, dropped down to 6.3, because he got in the way of a pile driver. Absolutely ridiculous. How the rating can miss penalty misses as well. That's the one that really sickens me. Someone playing well misses a penalty, all of a sudden their rating drops and they just can't turn it around. We're going back to positive, I don't care now. A few players get booked, suspended for 1 game, 2 yellow cards or 3 yellow cards, whatever it is. I'm not too bothered. Oh, look at this. Takeezy is going to be suddenly the best goalkeeper in the world ever. Let's just give him some encouragement. The last thing we need is extra bloody time. Dare I do it? I didn't want to, but Yoshida can come on. Hayashi is... What do we do that? No, let's undo that one. Arima can come on for our man. Let's go from Anchor, and Sanu can come on there. Lee Young. It's the wingers that are the most tired. I'll just leave it like that for the time being. Made it to the back post, and there it is. The tired Raddy Surveillance, whatever his name is. I'm looking forward to going to England and just getting blokes called Smith, Jones. You can come in there. Sawari can pop in there. That's our booked players off the field, and 5 minutes of injury time. Added on time. whatever time you want to call it. But there we have it, the League Cup along with the league, both retained. Easy, easy, easy. Here we go. Are they going to raise it? Finally. We didn't have any captains on the field at the time, so Ryo, whatever is it, the right back, Kayahashi is it? Lifts the trophy, and there we have it. I would have done him a complete disservice. Hayashi. Hopefully that'll please the board, because I'm still at a B+. It's like they're bored. We've celebrated the double. Yoshida is tired. Marvellous. Thanks for that. You shouldn't allow him to go away on international duty. Come back absolutely cream-crackered. But there we have it. Does he have... His stamina's not great and all that. He's 22. Suck it up. We're almost at the end of the season. So I was going to show you the Beijing game. Perhaps we will with... No, perhaps we'll show the Western Sydney Wanderers and G-Osaka during our transfer special at the end of the season. So unless something special happens in the Beijing, I will record it. If nothing happens and we win, then I won't bother. But if something special happens in that game, then we'll come back for that. Otherwise, we'll be back for Western Sydney Wanderers and G-Osaka in the Champions League during our summer, winter, end of season transfer thingy, whatever it is. Oh, I hate Japan and the stupid. It's like I think it's the Swiss or whatever the other leagues are that play this stupid summer football. Right. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Until then, ta-da.